Hello and welcome to Logos College Online Learning. All right. This is Ajarn Toto. Okay, today we're going to do something different today. I know that a lot of you are excited about coming back to learning in the classroom next week. So this week I wanted to do a review of everything we've done so far in presentation. And I'm going to review some of the slideshows, and then we're going to go over your homework, okay? And then after the videos, I'm going to post your final, hopefully your final online homework assignment before you come back to classes next week. Okay, let's take a look at your first homework assignment, all right? And that was right here. And there it is, okay? And the first thing we talked about was visuals, right? And we talked about why visuals are important and how to create visuals and what are some guidelines that we need to follow in order to make effective visuals. We talked about why visuals are important, and we converted words into visuals. That was homework number 2. So let's go here. What are 3 types of visuals? And that was your first question. What are 3 types of visuals? They are, where did I go? Graphs, pictures, and charts. So I was looking for, the answer was graphs, pictures, and charts. All right. So that was the answer I was looking for right there. Number 2, why is it important to use visuals? Here it is. Why is it important to use visuals? You get the audience attention, right? You maintain the audience interest, and it helps convey our message. So that was the answer I was looking for right there. All right. Get audience attention and maintain interest. Okay. So if you had anything along those lines, I gave you the 1 point, the full credit for that. Right. Number 3, what does KISS stand for? Right. So KISS was one of our guidelines when creating visuals, and KISS stands for, right, keep it short and simple. You want to simplify. You want to eliminate unnecessary information. You want to eliminate unnecessary details. Right. Answer I'm looking for is keep it. Or you could say keep it, or you could say keep information. It's up to you. Short and simple. Okay. KISS. Number 4, what type of visual is best when comparing percentages, population, and sample size? Okay, so this one, I think a lot of you guys, I don't know if you watched the video or not, but you had to watch the video, and it was a very straightforward, easy answer. Right here, the pie graph is useful to compare percentages, useful to show sections of population and sample size. I think some of you guys Googled Googled the question, and then it came out with some really complicated answer. I was just looking for this. It was in your online video lesson. And so we use pie graphs to compare percentages. All right. What type of visual is best when comparing percentages, population, and sample size? Pie graph is your answer. Number 5, why are photographs useful in a presentation? All right, so photographs was another type of visual that we can use besides graphs and charts. And pictures are important because, here we go. A picture can say 1,000 words. A photo speaks volumes, right? A simple picture is very useful when you don't have the words to express your message. They can create emotion. You can use a photograph for realism to show details. So a simple answer to this, why are photographs useful in a presentation? Say, a picture is useful. You don't have the words to explain, to convey your message. Okay, there we go. A picture is useful when you don't have the words to convey your message. I took a lot of answers. You could said pictures create emotion. Pictures speak 1,000 words. I took all those answers. All right, number 6. What visual is best when comparing many ideas to one variable? Okay, again, to answer this one, the correct answer, you had to watch the video lesson, right? And here it is the horizontal bar graph. We use a horizontal bar graph to compare speed, time, or length. Useful when you have many things to compare to one variable. What visual is best when comparing many things to one variable? Your answer. The horizontal bar graph. Okay, there you go. All right. Number 7. So then I had you watch a video about, it was a UN Millennium Development Goals, right? And it talked about a very important thing that's been hurting, that a lot of people in the world are going through, and that's child mortality rates, right? So the UN, if you watch the video, the UN developed, I got the video right here. So they'll watch the video. It's by Hans Rosling. All right. So who was the name of the presenter? His name. I think most of you got this, unless you just didn't watch the video or you forgot to answer the question. The name of the presenter is Hans Rosling. All right. How many UN Millennium Development Goals were there? There were 8. Right? 8 goals. If you listed them, that's fine, thank you. All I was looking for, the answer was 8. Right. Number 9, what type of graph does the presenter use to show child mortality rate in Kenya from 1975 to 2002? All right. So if you look at the video, where are we? Let's take a look at this video. And he's speaking. And here's a chart. Here's a graph right here, right? From 77 to 2002. So this, as you can see, is a line graph, right? It's connecting dots, and it shows a trend over a period of time. Right? So here you can see it shows that deaths in children, all right, so this is mortality rate. There's a trend, it lowered, and then now it's going back up. We want to know why. So your answer to number 9 is the line graph. Okay. Number 10, true or false? Decrease in family size, which is children per woman. So a small family, smaller family, leads to a decrease in child mortality rate. All right. So you had to watch the video. It wasn't about your opinion. It was a facts. These are facts of data that has been collected over 30 plus years, over almost 30 years. And does the data show that decrease in family size leads to a decrease in child mortality rate? All right, let's take a look at the data. So at the very end of the video, right here, he has this chart, right? So it says, he has this graph, I'm sorry, children per women, right? So the more children that you have, that means the bigger the family, right? So this is small family, medium-sized family, big family, right? Child deaths per 1,000 born. So the higher the child deaths, the higher the child mortality rate. The lower, down here, is a low child mortality rate. And then he plays a video to show what happens when, he plays a video to shows what happens when women have less children. Okay? Let's take a look at this video.
They had high...
Okay, so now he's playing the video. It started in 1960. And it says the Western world. The Western world is Europe, North America, United States, Canada. That's what they consider the Western world. Right? And then you have information on developing countries up here. And notice as the years go by, this is number of children per woman. And notice how, as it gets smaller, notice how the child mortality rate decreases. Right? So there's less deaths per birth, at birth, as the women have less children. So that data, that visual right there, that was a very nice visual. Okay? So that visual shows that, yes, it is true that a decrease in family size leads to a decrease in child mortality rate. Okay, that's it for this video. All right, so this video we talked about visuals and we talked about your first homework. Okay, your next video I'm going to talk about homework number 2 and homework number 3. Okay, all right, thanks for watching. Remember, if you haven't done your homework yet, it's not too late. Please do your homework. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.